For this lesson, we will move on to solving absolute value inequalities. Similar to solving absolute value equations, we are going to write the equation into two inequalities. The first one is going to be the exact same equation with no absolute value bars. The second one, we are going to change the signs on anything outside of the bar, and we're going to flip the inequality symbol. Remember that and statements look like this, where they're going both directions and overlap each other. An or statement, they're going opposite directions and don't overlap each other. Once you solve both equations, you're going to graph both of these on the number line. We'll start with example number 1. Step 1 is to first write your first equation without the absolute value bars, keeping the inequality the same. In the second equation, we're going to write it without the inequality bars, but we're going to flip the inequality symbol and change the sign on our answer. Once we have written both of our statements, we will solve the equations just like we would on anything else. Add 3 to both sides. So x is greater than 11. On equation number 2, I add 3 to both sides. So x is less than negative 5. So now we come over here to our graph, and we're going to graph our equation. Both of these have no equal sign, so we're going to use an open circle. For equation number 1, x is greater than 11, so we have an open circle at 11. X is greater than, so our arrow is going to the right. On the second equation, x is less than negative 5, so open circle at x is negative 5. It's less than, so it's going to the left. Example number 2. So step 1 is to create our two equations. So in this example, we're going to keep what's in the bars, take it outside, leave our inequality symbols the same. In the second equation, we're going to keep what's in the bars, flip to the opposite direction on our inequality, and change our answer to negative 38. Now that we have both of our equations written, we can go ahead and solve these as we normally would by subtracting 3 from both sides. So negative 5x is less than or equal to 35. Divide by negative 5. And we know that when we divide an inequality by a negative number, that means we need to flip the sign the opposite direction. So x is greater than or equal to negative 7. Subtract 3 from both sides. Negative 5x greater than or equal to negative 41. Divide both sides by negative 5. Since I divided by a negative number, I'm going to flip my signs. So x is less than or equal to 8.2. Now we can graph these on our number line. So since they have the equal sign, we're going to use the closed dot at negative 7. X is greater than or equal to negative 7, so we're going to the right. On the second one, x is less than or equal to 8.2. So we're at x is greater than or equal to. So again, this is an and statement because they are overlapping. On our first one, this would be an or statement because the two paths do not cross.